The Rose of the World by William Butler Yeats. Who dreamed that beauty passes like a dream? For these red lips, with all their mournful pride, mournful that no new wonder may betide, Troy passed away in one high funeral gleam, and Usna's children died. We and the labouring world are passing by, amid men's souls that waver and give place, like the pale waters in their wintry race, under the passing stars, foam of the sky, lives on this lonely face. Bow down, archangels, in your dim abode, before you were, or any hearts to beat. Weary and kind one lingered by his seat. He made the world to be a grassy road before her wandering feet. The Rose of Peace by William Butler Yeats. If Michael, leader of God's host when heaven and hell are met, looked down on you from heaven's doorpost, he would his deeds forget, brooding no more upon God's wars. In his divine homestead, he would go weave out of the stars a chaplet for your head. And all folk seeing him bow down, and white stars tell your praise, would come at last to God's great town, led on by gentle ways, and God would bid his warfare cease, saying all things were well, and softly make a rosy peace, a peace of heaven with hell. The Rose of Battle by William Butler Yeats. Rose of all roses, rose of all the world, the tall, thought-woven sails that flap unfurled above the tide of hours, trouble the air, and God's bell bide to be the water's care. While hushed from fear, or loud with hope, a band with blown, spray-dabbled hair gather at hand. Turn if you may from battles never done, I call as they go by me one by one. Danger no refuge holds, and war no peace, for him who hears love sing and never cease, beside her clean-swept hearth, her quiet shade. But gather all for whom no love hath made a woven silence, or but came to cast a song into the air, and singing past, to smile on the pale dawn. And gather you, who have sought more than is in rain or dew, or in the sun and moon, or on the earth, or sighs amid the wandering starry mirth, or comes in laughter from the sea's sad lips, and wage God's battles in the long grey ships. The sad, the lonely, the insatiable, to these old nights shall all her mystery tell. God's bell has claimed them by the little cry of their sad hearts that may not live nor die. Rose of all roses, rose of all the world. You, too, have come where the dim tides are hurled upon the wharves of sorrow, and heard ring the bell that calls us on. The sweet far thing, beauty grown sad with its eternity, made you of us, and of the dim grey sea. Our long ships loose thought-woven sails and wait, for God has bid them share an equal fate. And when at last, defeated in his wars, they have gone down under the same white stars, we shall no longer hear the little cry of our sad hearts that may not live nor die.